Hi there, I just finished recording a grammar lesson video, but those take a while to finish because I have to edit, I have to type in all the sample sentences, I gotta thank the Patreon donors and check and update that page at the end, I gotta pick out a thumbnail image for it, I gotta type out a YouTube description, it's a lot of work. And so in the meantime, I just wanna make one quick recommendation. If you haven't checked them out already, you should check out the Esperanto Podcast, Usone Persone. It was started by 3 of my Esperanto-speaking friends who are American Esperantists, Brandon, Rafa, and Hans. Those guys get into some really fascinating conversations with each other. They're all very fluent and very active in the international Esperanto community. I could list their resumes of how invested and active they are, but all I need to really say is I vouch for those guys. They know what they're talking about, and they do it in a very entertaining way. There's episodes about all kinds of topics. You can read on the title, oh, I'd like to know more about translations. Sure. Oh, I'd like to know more about, a whole episode about 1910, that film that's on this channel about the play that we put on in Montreal. Yeah, I want to hear their thoughts on it. And so you can find them on YouTube, and there you can leave comments on their stuff. You can also find them on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere that you find podcasts. You can tune in and subscribe to them. But check out their stuff. It's really fascinating. I'm actually going to be a guest on their show next month. I'm going to talk about some Esperanto film projects that are coming up. So I'm excited to be a part of it. On this channel, we'll talk about things like the difference between flori, to smell, and odori, to smell. On this podcast of theirs, the only time they'll actually slow down to explain a word if it's something like hapaxo. Do you know what hapaxo is? That's when a word that is only used once in a given work, like Hamlet or Measure for Measures, or a word that's only used once within an entire language's canon or lexicon there. So, okay, you're never going to use the word hapaxo, but these nerds will. So that's the kind of stuff that's a bit of a deep dive. This is not dipping your toes in Esperanto. This is diving in and splashing around for a while. So if you want to challenge yourself, try listening and seeing how much you can follow along, because these guys know their stuff. And I hope you find them half as entertaining as I do. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I thank you in advance for going to their channel and listening, and have a wonderful day. Thank you, patrons, for making this video possible.